Greetings, pet lovers. Bridget here with First Street Pets, and today we're going to talk about my black cats. So I've had a lot of cats over the years, more than I can even count, and I've loved them all very much. Between cats that I owned and had in my own home, between fosters and rescues and kittens, so many cats. But my newest generation all happen to be black cats, so I thought that would be a fun thing to talk about since it's Halloween. So let me introduce you to what I call the Black Kitten Mafia. Minnie, Michael, and Mac, kittens who all came into my life last year around this time or more during the summer. This is Minnie. She is a force to be reckoned with. I found her while I was pet sitting. I was at a client's house and I came out to get in my car and I backed up the car and saw underneath what I thought was a rat. Oh my God. Got out and took a look, and sure enough, it was a kitten. She was so tiny, I thought it was a rat. So I took her home, and it was weird. She kind of looked at me, and we just bonded like Bluetooth pairing. And it's been like that ever since. Minnie is hilarious. When she was small, she was really food aggressive, as you can see in this video of her not wanting to give up a chicken wing that she stole from me. Minnie, that's my chicken wing. Give it back. Give it back. Minnie, that's my chicken wing. Give it back. Give it to me. She immediately bonded with my disabled cat, Miss Kitty, and to this day she hangs out with her every day. If I brush Miss Kitty or do her nails, which may cause her to hiss or snarl, Minnie will come flying into the room to make sure that she's okay. They always hang out and sleep together and eat out of the same bowl. Minnie always has a swishing tail, and she's always up to something. I'm so glad to have her in my cat family. Michael has a very different personality. He's very sweet and friendly. I was driving down the road near my home and saw a sign that said free kittens. And as much as I tried to resist, that sign sucked me right off the road. So I went up to the house and talked to the family, and everywhere you look, there was a cat, and they were all black. These people had a serious cat problem. So I talked to the man. He said they were spending hundreds of dollars on cat food, and he just didn't know what to do except give away the kittens. So I was looking around and thought maybe I'd need a friend for Minnie. I saw one kind of go under the house and hiss at me. And then I saw another one that a little girl was holding like a rag doll. She carried him up to me. And I said, okay, I'll take that one. So I took him home and then later returned to that house with some information on a local rescue that does trapping and spay and neuter. So I was happy to report about a week later the free kitten sign disappeared, and I haven't seen it come back up. So I'm really hoping that he called for help and that they got some of those cats neutered so there won't be new populations of kittens every summer. Since my favorite elf passed away very recently, Michael has become my new favorite, and cats have a hierarchy. He always wants to sit in my lap. He wants to follow me around. He's very sweet and friendly, and he and Minnie get along very well. Well, I thought that 2 new cats was kind of enough, considering I already have a house full, but there was a third one waiting to complete my black cat family. Mac was found on a road around here in a carrier. Someone was just driving down the street and saw a cat carrier, got out and looked, and there was a cat in it. So they took the cat home and had it at their house, and they were posting on Facebook, which is often how I get connected with some of these situations for rescue or microchip scanning. So I offered to scan the kitten for a chip. So I went over to their house. They were living in a trailer park nearby, and I saw that Mac was in a dog crate outside of the home. So I scanned him. He didn't have a chip, and I left. And then they texted me later saying, well, we can't keep him. I was like, oh no, don't tell me that. So I came back and took him, and Mac is a hilarious cat. He's very sweet and talkative. He's very different from Michael. He's kind of short and stout and walks like a wrestler or a bodybuilder. And I swear to God, his pointy face looks like the robot devil in Futurama. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Mac is kind of funny in some ways. Like he can't figure things out like a normal cat. For example, he will not jump over this gate to the kitchen and never has. I either have to open it or pick him up. That's a gate to keep the dog out from eating all of the cat food. So he does funny stuff like that. Like he just can't figure out normal cat things. The three of them get into all kinds of mischief. They play fight, they sleep together. And in a recent incident, I've been having some work done on the bathroom. The floor was removed, and the workmen know about the cats and are careful to keep the doors closed and whatnot. But of course, they didn't know when they went to lunch that the cats were going to go under the house into the crawl space when the floor was removed. So they put the new floor in. I come home, and where's the Black Kitten Mafia? So fortunately, after like 2 hours of searching, I hear Minnie meowing in what I thought was the wall and realized they were under the house. So I had to actually remove a vent to get them out. So I told the workmen about it. They felt bad, but it really wasn't their fault. They had no way of knowing that these three, of course, all three of them together, were going to be that curious and get into trouble. So if you're looking to bring a new kitty into your life, I would highly recommend a black cat. I think that they're great and they're good looking and they're cool and they have all kinds of different personalities, just like Minnie, Michael, and Mac. I encourage you to check your local shelters and rescues, which always have cats and kittens for adoption. If you don't necessarily need a kitten, an adult cat can be a great addition to your family, and they're generally more in need because kittens are cute and everybody wants kittens. So I highly recommend that you check out your local shelters and rescues and bring a new black cat or other kind of cat into your home. Thank you for watching.